Hey everyone, I'm Andrea and this is Knowing Yoga. Thanks for joining us on the mat today. If you like the videos we posted so far, don't forget to subscribe, hit like, ring the bell, and we'll give you notifications when we post new things. Today we're going to talk a little bit about mindfulness and meditation. What is it? How do we practice it? What is it good for? How do we do it? Those are questions that I hear frequently. So mindfulness in general is about purposefully paying attention to our experience without judgment. So we are being aware of our thoughts, emotions, sensations in the moment without judging ourselves for having those thoughts, sensations, or emotions. The reason we practice that is so that we can more fully engage and participate in life, and we will then be able to hopefully decrease anxiety, regulate our emotions, reduce symptoms of stress, have stronger feelings of relaxation, be ready to learn, be more connected with others. The list goes on and on of the benefits of mindfulness and meditation. So my favorite benefit though is really being able to regulate our emotions more easily in the moment. So when we practice on the mat, becoming aware of our emotions and how they feel in our body and the thoughts that come along with them, then when we're off the mat in a normal daily life situation, we can recognize those cues more quickly, identify our emotion, and then choose how we want to respond to it versus being swept away by the emotion and then reacting in a way that maybe we're going to be happy with or maybe we're not. So creating awareness helps us, use our skills to regulate emotions, more readily handle stressful situations, and fully participate and engage in our lives, which means we get to feel the joy and be present with the people that we love and care about. So today I'm going to start with just a guided meditation on breathing. We're going to anchor to the present moment through the breath. And part of succeeding, if you want to call it, at meditation is by not caring if you succeed. So we want to start our meditation without any expectations or striving to achieve a certain goal. If we go into meditation trying to make our bodies relax, trying to clear our mind of all the thoughts that we're experiencing, we're kind of setting ourselves up to not really participate fully in the mindfulness or meditation exercise. So if we let go of those expectations and goals, then we can really just be in the breath, be in the moment. And when we are there, those benefits will come on the side. Like that's just going to happen over time. But our brain needs practice. So if we want to be great at regulating our emotions in the moment, then we really need to strengthen that muscle on the mat. And so we'll try to do that today without judgment, without expectations. So coming into a comfortable place for meditation, you can lay down on the floor. I like laying down when I meditate. Most of the time, it just works for me. I put my head on a pillow or a blanket on your mat. Do whatever feels good for you. If you're seated in a chair, make sure both feet are touching the floor, flat on the floor so you feel grounded. You can put your hands in your lap. If you're sitting on the floor in easy pose, you can, if you have longer legs, it helps to kind of sit your bum up on a blanket so that your hips are a little bit higher than your knees. If your legs are shorter, you can place some blankets or blocks or whatever under your knees so that you can kind of create more stability there. So finding your place, take a moment and think about where you feel most comfortable to stay for a few minutes. And we'll begin. So our spine is straight but relaxed. Our belly is relaxed so that we can fully breathe in, breathe out. No holding our bellies in here. And if you feel comfortable, you can draw your eye gaze down to the floor or close your eyes. And we're going to start by focusing on the sensations of our body touching the floor, touching the blanket, touching the chair, whatever you're sitting on, or if you're laying down, those points of contact between the floor and the body. Notice the weight of the body on the floor or in the chair. Really grounding yourself into this place, into the moment. And then we're going to bring our awareness to the breath. First, noticing the flow of air coming in through the nostrils and out through the nostrils, if that's accessible to you. If you're congested, breathe in and out through your mouth, whatever is easiest for you. Maybe noticing the temperature of the air as it enters the nose and the temperature as it exits. Noticing how the breath feels as it enters the body and exits. Is it forceful? Is it gentle? Is it ragged? Is it smooth? And we're not trying to change it, we're just observing it. And if you've noticed that your mind has wandered off, if you've decided to pay attention to a sound or a sensation in your body, or you're distracted by a thought, that's okay, no judgment. Our minds are curious by nature. They're designed to constantly take information in and think about it. So if you recognize that, bring yourself back to the breath gently and with compassion. Focusing on the flow of air in and out through the nose. And now bringing our awareness to the belly. If you choose, you can place a hand over your belly button. And now we're just noticing, observing the rise and fall of the belly with each inhale and exhale. We're not judging our experience. We're trying to breathe the right way. We're just breathing and observing the breath. And if you've noticed that your mind has wandered off to somewhere else, just acknowledge where it went and then bring it back to the breath. Following the air in deep into the lungs and then exhaling fully. Noticing the expansion of the belly with each inhale and the contraction of the belly with each exhale. And now we're bringing our awareness to any sounds we hear in the room. And noticing the temperature of the air on our skin. And feeling our bodies on the floor or the chair or our feet on the ground. Maybe wiggling your toes and fingers, coming back into the room. When you're ready, slowly fluttering your eyes open and coming back into the space. And just take a moment to check in with yourself and notice what you experienced without judgment. There's no good way or bad way to practice mindfulness or meditation. It is just practice. So noticing if some judgments are coming up with what you're observing in your practice, and let go of those. Those aren't serving you right now. So hopefully you'll meet me on the mat again soon to practice some mindful movement or meditation or just some mindfulness skills. And I hope to see you soon.